Hello, everybody, and welcome to JRPG Historia Future Perfect. I'm your Time Captain Evan, joined as always by Space Quartermaster Ryan.
How did we end up here, Alan?
Well, that thing happened again. We're like 3 minutes into the recording. It stopped recording because this just happens now. Sometimes. So you didn't miss anything. We just decided we were going to go fight the Velocidrome again. Because, you know, that's what you do in Monster Hunter. Joined also by Virtual Stowaway Matthew Maluski, even though it's not even episode 10. He's here.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
I was like, what's Monster Hunter again? I'd forgotten what the very game is.
Right. Okay, so where is the Velocidrome
I'd repressed
again?
it.
I've forgotten.
Zone 10.
Zone 10.
Yes.
Okay, that's a little ways away. But you know what? I'm fine. I feel good about it. I feel good about this. As long as the episode records, then I'm fine. At this point, the stakes with Monster Hunter, it's like, whatever. I'm playing Monster Hunter. If the episode records, that's a win. So yeah.
So you're trying to save as much Suikoden as you can and just get this over with first?
So yeah, we start recording a lot of Suikoden. We're up to like episode 12 on Suikoden. I did a little digging, and it seems like we actually maybe way further through Suikoden than I realized.
Yeah.
Like possibly halfway done with Suikoden.
Oh,
Jeez.
really?
Wow. So, because I saw some things that placed it at like 20 hours, and I glanced at a walkthrough. It seems like we're about halfway through those locations. And I don't want that. I don't want to be in the...
Evan, I don't want to cut you off, but the Velocidrome is here looking at you.
What?
That's what the eye means next to... He's in the zone somewhere, and
Where?
knows where you're at.
Where is he?
Probably close to Zone 10 entrance.
The Zone 10... And there isn't a Zone 10 entrance from here.
Yes, there is, at the north side of the map.
Yeah, that's not going to Zone 10. That's going to Zone 3.
What?
Look at the fucking map. I'll go
That's...
up...
No, you are in... Zone 3 is both of these little things.
Oh! Okay.
That's
the eye of the Velocidrome.
The reason I thought that is because there's this little connecting bridge thing that's normally reserved for between zones, but here it's just, okay, I need to actually start engaging. We just...
Some of the Dark Soulsian combat.
Why do I have to flex my muscles after
So
taking
that's-
the first aid?
It's the animation, you know, that's what you do after you drink the thing.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't just extend that animation to
Remember,
make it fit a certain time frame. You'd also flex your muscles.
It's kind of pointless to try to kill the little ones because they're just calling more.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing it, man. I'm just dancing dance here.
Gotcha.
Oh God. Okay, there you are. You dead yet? Can I just kill you?
So you're holding the controller crab style?
Uh-huh. I have to be able to move this sick camera. Yeah,
Careful
here.
you don't
So let
zone
me
out.
stand still. Okay, now I can look. Oh, but I have to move my character because he doesn't attack. She doesn't attack along with the positioning of the camera.
Yeah.
So I can't like move here, go like this with the D-pad, and then wait. Well, that time it worked. Should
You're
I
gonna
paintball
zone out if you go
the-
farther.
Do I have a paintball? I don't have a paintball.
Nope. You have a flash bomb though.
What does that do? Just stun it?
Yep. Don't use it yet though, because he's so far close to the exit.
Okay.
That is the Velocidrome, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Notice how it's like the other enemies, but slightly bigger.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't notice that. I was confused why you were fighting the smaller ones, so I'm glad that it isn't one of the smaller ones.
No, this is just...
It's got the big orange crest on it too.
Oh. It's like,
It's enemy variety is what
it's
it
like
is.
real animals. It's like a peacock, you know. The female peacocks are plainer than the male ones because they need to attract their mates. It's
know a lot
all
about
based on
peacocks.
real biology.
You know a lot all about peacocks.
What
No,
other
that's all I
peacock
know.
facts do you have?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the single peacock fact.
Well, no,
I
let's
know.
open this up.
They're birds.
now
They have bright feathers.
time for
Again, just the males.
No, this is our new video show within JRPG Historia Future Perfect. It's called Peacock Facts with Matthew Maluski.
I was gonna go P corner.
No, No, that's
I
gross.
feel like
That
we
sounds
should
gross.
broaden the show to bird talk, because
I mean,
that way.
I will be fighting kind of a lot of birds, I think.
Yeah, so that's good, because with peacocks, well, we've already run out of peacock facts with Matthew Maluski.
Oh.
That well was dry.
Okay. Well, let's do bird facts
Bird.
with Matthew Malone.
Just bird talk.
Bird talk. So
Yeah,
what?
we could have bird opinions.
You don't want to
in
be
addition
held
bird
accountable as a bird expert.
Because I'm not one, so I want to be clear here. I'm not a bird expert. I am a Kingdom Hearts expert.
So Matthew, do you see what's happening right now?
Yeah, it looks like a bad video game.
Okay. What's happening right now is no joke. This is perhaps the most satisfying battle so far in the history of me playing Monster Hunter. There are a variety of reasons for this. There is one enemy. I run up to this one enemy, I swing a couple times, it staggers him. I am in a big open area with no obstructions, so the camera is not getting hung up on anything. I also have enough armor where it's not that much of a challenge. This is as good as it has gotten. What you are seeing right now, this is peak monster hunting.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Seems like you're applying a lot of strategy to your different swings.
I am. I move up, and then I fling the right stick once or twice, occasionally. Uh-oh.
Weapon degradation.
You know what that means. Time to sharpen.
He left.
Okay, well, let's go chase him. Sharpness is at
Yeah,
maximum.
this is called the thrill of the hunt.
Do you see, Ryan? I'm learning. I know that when the weapon thing goes down, I saw that my stamina went down, so I ate a ration.
Yep.
I know how to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm qualified to talk shit.
I've never said you were unqualified.
Yeah, but I bet some people would. And so I'm
Well, yeah, because you're bad at Monster Hunter.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm good at Monster Hunter. It takes a while to become good at a broken video game. Because you have to sort of understand its ins and outs of how it's broken.
Yeah.
It's like Resident Evil 6.
So I posed a question a few episodes ago. It might have been last episode, I don't remember exactly, to Evan that stumped him pretty hard. I asked him which was a worse video game, this or Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did stump me pretty hard.
He did not know how to handle that.
I want to say this, because I feel like
you didn't even kill it.
Christ.
I want.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and then
that?
every time you finish killing a monster, you have to wait a minute. Even though I'm playing solo, you just have to like wait a minute. And
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
we totaled it up, and Ryan estimated that I'd be doing like probably around 200 or 250 quests over the course of this playthrough, which means I will be spending around 2.5 hours doing nothing but waiting. for
Oh my god. No, that
And
checks out. The map checks out.
Yep.
I think I really highballed that. I don't remember specifically how many actual quests
So it
we
might
have
just be
to
an hour.
It might just be an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
A soul hour.
If somebody wants to, once we're done here, a burgeoning video editor just wants to take every moment of me standing around with nothing to do and cut it together into one 90-minute video by the end of this. What the fuck?
That was odd.
Yeah, so I think the combat in Kingdom Hearts weirdly is like less bad than Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is like, it feels like, oh yeah, this is another cool thing is I have to take these reward materials. And if I just hit end, then I don't get them.
Take that screamer.
Should I get these small bone husks?
You could probably sell those.
Because like Kingdom Hearts is awful
Yeah.
in like almost every way.
Yeah.
But Monster Hunter is like, you know, it's this animation priority, like heavy tactical combat game where the combat is just like
Is the game.
is the game and is startlingly deficient for like a normally easy action game, but then also they want to be this crazy tactical thing. And like that is
You don't have enough money, you're gonna have to sell those Velocitron parts.
God. So what am I missing?
Money.
Right, I know, but what I'm saying literally what pieces am I missing?
I don't think any. We got enough iron ore, so I don't think
no,
any.
okay. What I'm saying is, what Velocipede stuff have I not bought?
Okay.
I haven't bought the fucking hands,
Gloves and boots,
or the fucking boots. So that's gonna be 3,000 zenny I need.
Yes.
To get the arm. Okay, let's sell some stuff. So yeah, now's this part of the game, Matthew. I did my due diligence. I spent an hour grinding to get materials to make this armor. And now I have to spend even more time grinding to get money to buy the armor.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be a cycle that repeats over and over again for like 80 hours, and that's the game.
I spoke with some people that were like way into Monster Hunter. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, my friend's been playing Monster Hunter. He's been having a pretty rough time of it, and they're like, oh well, he probably just doesn't like the grind.
That is the game. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. What?
So grinding, and then they're like, have your friend play Final Fantasy X.
You cannot sell iron ore, Velocipede scales, or Kelby hides.
Velocipede scales, iron ore, Kelby hides, everything else can go.
Keep the screamer.
Okay. There actually isn't that much grinding in Final Fantasy X of the Final Fantasies. Can I sell Velocipede fangs?
Yes, you can.
Not to my recollection, at least.
Yeah.
What? I thought
You had 16.
Oh, okay, whatever. Sure, Iron Pickaxe.
Replay Final Fantasy X.
You have a bunch of Velocidrome stuff you could sell for a lot.
Okay. I like Final Fantasy X an awful lot.
Yeah.
The combat.
Velocipede hide you can sell.
The combat in that game is stellar.
Yeah.
So
Is it as good as 13's?
No, not quite.
Shift. It's like very tactical.
Not quite. Okay, so I sold everything I can still sell, and I'm still only halfway to my goal. But I can buy one piece of armor. So let's,
You don't have any arm parts, so buying an arm part will give you the most boost in defense.
But yeah, it's interesting that this might be worse than like Kingdom Hearts combat.
Yeah, I just think it's
Because-
it's less connected to the rest of the game. I think that's the thing. There are more like glaring, just sort of systemic loose ends in the why is there no lock on, or even a snap to? Why is the camera control on the D-pad so that I can't move the camera while I'm moving my character? Like, just obvious things you would have to do.
Yeah.
In designing this type of game that they just didn't give enough of a shit to do, and apparently didn't give enough of a shit to really fix in the ensuing Monster Hunter iterations. So, yeah. What do I do now?
If you want to try the Jungle Menace, you can.
I would sort of just like to show... I'd sort of just like to show Matthew what is asked of me.
Okay. Because at least from like what I'm gathering here, it's, you know, at like Kingdom Hearts is awful. You know, obviously I'll preface it like that. But at least there was
wait. Shh. Okay. Sorry. What were you saying?
Other box.
Right. Put the box back here.
At least there were like, there was a little more to the combat than simply just like running up and slashing that dude. Which
Not really.
Yeah,
Not
I get.
really.
Well, I mean, you were jumping. You had to cure. No.
I would say there's about as much to it. It's just simply that like
there were lock-ons.
Sure, that helped. I mean, it was worthless. But,
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
that has come up again once I was playing Dream Drop Distance.
you see this sonic bomb. These are things that I cannot buy. These are things that I have to craft, and they only give me 2 of them at the beginning of this mission. Remember that.
Yeah, and how do you craft those?
You use the screamers and then a special kind of mushroom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Remember that.
Okay.
You went out the wrong exit.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry. My head's not in the Monster Hunter game. Okay.
Remember to pop those cool drinks,
Yeah.
man.
Do you see what's happening to my health up there?
Yeah.
So this place is a desert. It's hot.
I hate deserts.
That means that I will steadily lose health unless I drink one of these cool drinks.
Okay.
At which point, my health will stop decreasing for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They only give me 2 cool drinks.
Okay, so you have, like,
do you see
max
these
20
things
minutes.
swimming around in the ground?
Yeah.
These are the things I have to kill.
Okay.
Do you know the only reliable way to get them to pop out of the ground?
Hitting them with those sonic bombs, I'd imagine.
Uh-huh.
So, once they pop out, they stay out? Then?
Nope.
No.
They sure don't, Matthew.
Okay.
They sure don't. Do you know how hard it is to hit things with accuracy in this game?
Well, since there's no lock-on, I'd say incredibly simple.
Okay.
If there was a snap to, I think it'd be
Let's try it. Nope. It sure didn't go well.
Is it like where your character is, or like where the camera's facing?
The camera has no relation to anything in this game, so don't even think about it. Pretend like the camera doesn't exist.
Okay, so it's just the direction in which Gale is standing.
Yes.
Okay, well, you got him.
So occasionally they'll pop out even on their own. It'll just take a really long time.
Okay.
Of just waiting around with nothing. Oh, and that one dove back in the...
And would you say that their health bars are similar to that of the Velocidromes?
No, not at all.
Are they much greater, or...?
Yes.
Oh, so you're saying that even if one was to just pop out and you were to just go after it, it could take upwards of 10, 15 minutes just to kill one?
No, not that long, but it will take more than 3. It will take 2 or 3 sonic bombs to successfully kill one of these things. And that is knowing exactly which one you have already damaged when they jump back in and swim around.
So Matthew, consider this. The sonic bombs seem to be the only way to actually do this, because otherwise they just pop out, they hit me, they go back in.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
This seems like one of the worst things I've seen in a while.
So consider this though, okay?
Yeah.
I can get more sonic bombs. All I have to do is grind in the earlier areas, get enough materials, buy the sonic bombs. The sonic bombs are consumable, as are the crafting materials I use to create the sonic bombs.
So if
I came here,
yeah,
and I wasn't able to successfully hit all of these guys with the sonic bombs, which obviously would be only my fault because it's so straightforward and easy to hit moving targets in this game, then I would have to stop, do all of that grinding again to craft more, and try it again.
That's not true.
Why is that not true?
When you if you abandon a quest, instead of just outright failing it, then you revert back to the state that you were in before you went on the quest.
You didn't tell me that. Well, that makes this not the worst thing I've ever done, and instead just the worst thing I've done in Monster Hunter. Okay. That alleviates some of the pressure.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. That scenario I'd built up in my head made me never want to play another video game again. So yeah, when you don't...
That's the sort of, like, existential...
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing with my life kind of thing.
So when you don't have sonic bombs, you just kind of...
Yeah, wait.
Oh, no, no.
I would just recommend abandoning this quest now.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that you've shown me what's the deal.
So we can't do that one. It seems like until we get, I don't know, 30 sonic bombs. Just to be safe. I mean, should we just start grinding for sonic bombs? Ryan?
Wasn't there was another quest, I think, of the ones.
Yeah, the other one is apparently also very difficult, according to
that
Ryan.
one will be just more based on your competency of this game.
Oh, my competency!
Rather than just the game not preparing you correctly.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that and ask what we should do right now.
We can try the Jungle Menace one.
Okay.
So, would you say that you're fairly competent in Monster Hunter or extremely competent in Monster Hunter?
I would say none of the above.
Oh, okay.
I would say you know, it's just Monster Hunter.
Because as a monster hunter,
I guess here's the thing: is just like it's so systemically deep.
Yeah.
It's like you know, and it does such a good job of like introducing you to its mechanics and telling you how to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That's really no one's fault but my own that I'm not ace at it. And even I think, you know, even if I don't have all that down, it should be a joy to play. I should be able to have enough fun to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel bad about myself. I guess I'll take these smoke bombs and these binoculars. Because, oh yeah, I can crouch and roll. Where do I have to go?
It's 2 maybe?
2. Got it.
You've got this, Evan.
I don't remember specifically where it spawns in this one.
Well, that's fine. Have I fought this thing before?
You have, and you died pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Hit it with a paintball, maybe?
Yeah.
That it?
No, it's the dragon.
Oh, that
right
thing.
there.
I hit it with a paintball.
Nice.
Nice.
Paintballed.
See, these are some of my favorite locations to fight in Monster Hunter, where there's a lot of, like, shrubbery and trees and stuff that get in the way of being able to see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, that seems good. I would say the PS2 definitely had the camera figured out.
Oh, I don't think this is a PS2 problem, man. There are plenty of games with perfectly adequate cameras on the PS2.
Yeah, like...
I think this might be... Oh, boy.
Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yeah. That game has... I mean, you don't control it, so it's sort of different.
Well, we do go to first-person mode, which is really a sort of a camera shift.
So do I have to hit this thing in its tail? Is that the sense I'm getting?
Its neck and, like, underneath
So
the
I
stomach.
need to utilize Monster Hunter's combat and camera and lock-on mechanics to precisely strike my insert bolts.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. As long as we're on the same page about... Oh boy, where am I? No way to know. Alright.
I was
yeah,
spam
flex.
cure.
Everybody keep flexing.
See, Evan, I just don't think you're not using magic enough.
Have you told... you haven't been on since you told me about this, but I guess your friend got really into our Kingdom Hearts playthrough, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Repeat to me the discussion you had with her about...
Yeah,
about that
she was like, oh, you know, Evan's just not that great at Kingdom Hearts. Like, he just doesn't use magic that much. And then I had a lengthy discussion with her, and I'm like, the only, like, useful, spells in
Evan,
Kingdom
jam
Hearts
on
are
buttons.
following. Cure and arrow.
Not those buttons.
Don't jam on some of the buttons, you idiot! Were you a fucking idiot?
There's a pretty good... One of the episodes starts with, Evan, shooting a blue, like one of those blue sorcerer things with fire, which would seem to be like
yes, I
weak
remember this episode.
And it did not die,
Yes.
despite it being one of the weakest enemies and using the correlating spell. So, other than cure and arrow, all magic is useless in Kingdom Hearts.
So how close am I to killing this?
Not very.
Okay.
You'll know when you're close when it flies away.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm out of healing. The best thing about Monster Hunter is how when you fail, you learn from your failures. Up. No, up. Are you flying? Up.
No, he'll, like, go back to the middle of the zone and then very obvious.
That's a dumb fucking walk.
Yep.
Okay, are you just leaving now? Have you had enough?
This flash bomb should work on it too.
Okay, well I'll use one next time.
Yeah, you gotta stun him.
Now it is flying.
Okay. Well, good thing I hit it with a paintball. It's mechanics in action. Fucking pig.
Mechanics in
You should get
action
that
should
unique
do
mushroom.
video game.
Pig. God. Okay.
What did that pig do do to you?
I have spent too much time following pigs in this game.
There is a quest in Monster Hunter 4 that the person who gives you the quest specifically says, like, it wouldn't be a monster hunt without gathering special mushrooms, and then they give you one of the gathering special mushroom quests.
So, they got, not unlike Saints Row 4, another one of Brian McKinley's favorite games, they get self-aware about how shitty their game design is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool beans.
Well, I think some people like that, you know.
I have a
like,
question.
Oh, special mushroom.
I have
Yes.
another question. A lot of this has been me asking Brian questions.
Mm-hmm.
Who in their right mind, when designing this game, would think that this is an acceptable arena to fight, to use the Monster Hunter mechanics in? One that's
I'm
constantly...
gonna give you my favorite answer.
So... Okay, what's your favorite? What's my favorite?
I mean, your favorite answer. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is my favorite answer. That's his answer to most of them, is I don't know. Which I love. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. So am I just not powerful enough to hit all the buttons except the ones you shouldn't? Okay. Am I just not powerful enough to deal with this?
I would say that you're not competent enough.
Okay,
to
thank
deal
you.
with this.
This has to do more with my competency than with the game not preparing me.
In the way that you would just not be able to complete the quest at all, like the other.
Right, so what I'm saying is, in this situation, if I gave you the controller, if you were sitting next to me, would you be able to kill this thing?
Probably.
How? Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
I mean, you're doing well now.
When was I doing
would say
poorly?
don't
What was the difference?
You were using your like first aid stuff whenever you would just immediately get hit.
Mm-hmm.
I would wait until your health gets like to this point to use them.
Okay. Is that it?
I mean, you're doing
break
fine.
this wide open.
You're doing pretty.
No, but
well.
there's a thing here, Ryan, because you're suggesting that you, as the more experienced Monster Hunter player, would be able to overcome this challenge. Therefore,
Right,
I'm
and
less
I'm not saying
competent.
you can't though.
Right, but surely, given that I have failed, and given that you think you would succeed, there are some tangible advice nuggets you could give me to make sure that I succeed.
Do better.
Okay, that's not advice. What do you do differently than what I'm doing?
Not much.
Is there a way to
just...
dodge attacks? Should I be using my shield more? Should I be... Help!
I mean, just try, like, dodging more. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're doing everything that you should be doing. Just, like, try to dodge as much as you can and to keep at attacking its neck. Like...
Okay. Okay. I think we've all learned something here today.
I think this playthrough is going to dissolve Error Not Found and JRPG Historia Future.
I just want to know. He just seems confident.
If you want me to get it, like, you could be crafting a lot more, but I know you don't want to do that at all.
Right. I asked you if I gave you the controller right now, could you do this? And you said yes. And I wanted to know what your advice was so I could be as good at you at doing this challenge right now where I am.
I mean, I don't have an answer for that as to...
Do you think that's the mark of a bad video game?
I don't know if it is. Like, I can't advise you to, like, move specifically in certain points. Like, I can't say, okay, dodge right now, and then you dodge immediately.
Right, that's not what I'm asking. I'm saying, you think
but,
I should be dodging more?
in this situation, that's, like, all you... That's the one difference that, like, it can be.
So I should be dodging more?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm asking. I'm not suggesting you counsel me moment to moment. Obviously, that's impossible. But I felt like I was using basically all of the tools that this game has given me at my disposal. So I was confused when you said that you could do it. And I wanted to know what tools I was missing. And apparently dodging is one of them. So let's do it. Oh, God. I did hit the dodge button there for whatever it's worth. Is there an easier way to, like, be sure that I'm hitting its neck? I mean, I know that the blood But, like, is there... I guess that's kind of a silly question, because there isn't a lock-on or a snap to. But do I just have to align myself?
Whenever... Do you mean, like, a way that the game will telegraph to you that you're hitting it?
No, I mean, like, is there a better way for me to get in line to hit it than something? Is there something I'm not doing that would make it easier for me to hit this neck more regularly?
If you just watch its attack animations, especially when it does the tail whip, because it always does that twice, it will end up, like, its head will usually end up in the same place that it started before the first one. So
okay, so it's gonna do that again?
No, see, like how he did like a half turn and then a half turn?
Yeah.
That's what I meant by twice.
Okay.
So if you just back out of that and then wait for his head to whip back around, you can hit him a couple times when his head comes back like that. That way, you just always have to be positioned to the side of his head, because the actual front of his head, you don't have a sharp enough weapon to damage repeatedly.
Okay. I do appreciate the advice. It's just hard to process the advice while I am stun locked into a corner where the camera is positioned down, so I can't see any of its attack path. Oh god.
Is the damage Evan's dealing persistent at least?
When he's not bouncing off at some points, yes.
Okay.
But I mean, like, from... Oh, the quest failed. Well, whatever. So, okay. Another question. Do you think that I should be able to do this now as an average Monster Hunter player, or should I be grinding more?
Well, I did see that there was actually another quest that opened up that we can do. I would say if you want to give yourself a much better chance of success, we should at least, like, grind out some potions, or I think you might be able to just buy some potions.
Well,
you can check real quick. Okay, you could buy herbs. What was the other stuff on the first page? Okay. Well, herbs are a part of the... Like, herbs will heal you if you just eat them. But you can also combine them with blue mushrooms, which we might have some in the chest to make better potions.
Well, let me go look at the... Should we start another quest, or should we call the episode? I don't know what the schedules are at right now.
We can call the episode.
Okay.
Because the other quest, while it will be easy enough for you to do, will just take a while, because it's killing 10 of those bulls. Like the boar pig things.
Those mushrooms.
How many? Yeah. Okay, you have 4 of those.
I will get 4 herbs as well and combine them.
Cool.
Look at me. Look at me go.
And then if you find any honey, you can make a mega potion by combining the honey with the mega potion. Herb was on the first page.
Right. Okay. 4. Can I buy more than one at a time? Oh, I don't have enough
You don't have enough money.
Thanks for joining us in JRPG Historia Future Perfect. JRPG Historia Future Perfect deactivates.
Bloop.